What was the moment that your life changed forever?
I remember the minute was like a switch was flipped. Was just a kid who grew up strong enough to pick this armor up and suddenly it fit. God, that was so long ago, long ago, long ago. I was little, I was weak and perfectly naive.
This week, several people contacted the Street Squad about a dangerous intersection in Burleson.
The only way in or out of this neighborhood, and the residents we talk to that live here say this is a frightening intersection. Crash he's talking about. An 18-wheeler T-boned this Jeep, knocking it into a steel fence on the other side of the street. Kevin Huckabee's 18-year-old daughter was driving the Jeep.
We drove up and saw it. My wife's immediate response was, "Where's my daughter?" And I looked to the front of the tractor and there's her Jeep.
So this was probably the worst experience that I've ever had in my life. When I was a senior in high school, I was a lifeguard at a recreation facility. I was getting ready for work and I was running a little bit late because I was talking to my parents before leaving. I get to the stop sign and I guess I thought I had enough room, and I didn't. And I pulled out in front of a semi going about 60 miles an hour. And if he would have hit me about a foot, maybe less than a foot from my door, I probably wouldn't be here today. The effects of that day really shone through to a lot of people. When you go through a situation where you've almost lost your life, you think that it'd bring people closer together, and it didn't. My life somehow was getting worse. I felt like I was sinking. I was trapped in that moment of laying on the ground in pain, not being able to move for years. And I didn't want to be alive anymore. And that's where my art kind of changed. After I was kicked out of my first university and I was in this depressive state, I decided to create this character. This character who had a heart condition, who couldn't keep up with the world, who didn't value her, who didn't love her except for one person. And then I created this story around it. I created these other characters in this world and this plot, and right now I have this series that I want to bring into life. So I just kept thinking that my life was shitty, and it's been shitty. To be honest, I don't even know if I've stood up yet from that spot on the ground. I feel like I'm trying. This story that I've created, I just want to see it be brought to life. I've spent so many years creating this world and these characters that I've fallen in love with that I just want to see it brought into fruition. People told me after my car accident that I was here for a purpose, because surely if I wasn't, then I wouldn't be here. And I don't really know if that's true. I don't believe in all that stuff, but it'd be nice to think that this is my purpose. Maybe creating this story that I've connected with all these years that's helped me get through this horrible bullshit in my life. Maybe it's all been worth it. I might not have had the best life, but at least I'm trying.
All that I have to lose, all I've lost in the fight to protect it. I can't let you in, I swore never